Welcome everybody to the second GBM of this fall semester. Thank you all for coming. I know the circumstances are a bit iffy right now with what's going on outside of campus. If you get enough points, so if you haven't had the time, please do that. And we also have a collaborative playlist. So if you want to see what other people listening to as far as Polish music goes, scan this. Diana set it up, so good stuff will come out of that playlist. So also take the time to scan that. All right. Don't see any more phones up. So with that, witamy everybody. You guys made it. Hurrah. So we made food, babka ziemniaczana, homemade from scratch. We made yesterday. We reheated it, fried it up today, so it's nice and hopefully crispy. So before we get to the presentation, while it's hot, get over here for food. Okay. Yes. As Pani Kołaska was saying, it is a traditional meal made. So ziemniaczana, it means from potatoes. It's like, who made was it for the post? Casserole?
Oh, that, yeah.
About like a casserole type dish. So it is with that. Unfortunately.
Sorry, but yeah.
Yeah, honoring Jagiellonia winning. We made it just exactly for that reason. So yeah.
I also made a
and miseria, Zoe made miseria like a salad that you can have with it. So take a bowl, take that, enjoy. No. Line up, dig in. Who do you thank for the food? So it was a collaborative effort that spanned 2 days. Yesterday we started making it and we put it in the oven so that it would make, and then next day we needed to basically reheat it, fry it, because the first day when you take it out of the oven, it's not very solid. That was the problem we had last year, that it was kind of like it fell apart, kind of mushy. And so today for day one, you got Diana, you got Maya, and you got Kelly, who are not here. So and then part two, which was refried, like frying it so that it was warm and ready today, is Maya again. So props. Thank you, Maya.
And then Zoe.
And Zoe made the miseria. Yes, you're right. So good catch. I appreciate it. All right. So now that everybody has food settled, let's talk about what's going on with POLSA coming up. So clearly you are here. So you made it to this GBM. So that was this. Next one will be the 4th of November. We still haven't reserved the room for it yet. We'll do that soon. So we'll get that info out to you promptly. Then Wednesday, December 4th, we plan to do a joint GBM with the Ukrainian Association. More info about that also will be coming up. As far as socials for this month, in the sign-in for today, I put out a poll, which I hope you guys filled out, because that, based on the responses we get from that, we will then plan what to do for the social, because we have 2 ideas. We went to a Lake Warburg social in September, and we had a lot of positive feedback from that. And we also heard from people that, we had to go back home, we couldn't make it to that one, so could we do another one this semester? So that's one option. If enough people say they want one this semester, they weren't bored with it, they want to redo, we'll do that. Alternatively, or in combo, we'll do a scary movie night, because we know October, Halloween. So we'll do potentially, something like that. Either in a big auditorium, if people wanted to watch it on campus, or off campus, and then we can make it unofficial and then do some additional accommodations if you track what I'm saying. So that's potentially what we'll be doing for the social. So that's that. And like I said, once we get the feedback, we read it, we will adjust and announce what's going on for that. Language night. I'll let Apollonia.
Sure. So we're meeting tomorrow for an hour, 6:15 to 7:15 in Matter 0013. We actually have a room this time, so please show up. It'll be a lot of fun. Don't know what the topics yet. It's going to be really fun. And even if you're a beginner, we've had a couple beginners show up in the past, and it's a good time overall. And you get to practice your Polish.
Here's what's going on, but we'll continue. They won't distract us. We got this. All right. And then what's going on Thursday, assuming we have power, which is a big if, unfortunately, we will potentially do a virtual language night with students from the University of Warsaw who I invited to our Discord server. I already got a thumbs up and a green light from many students on their side that they're able to do it this Thursday, starting at 2 p.m. our time, and then of course 6-hour difference for them, so 8 p.m. theirs. We'll basically introductory meeting. You'll meet them, they'll meet us, whatever language you're comfortable speaking in, you can present, introduce yourself in that language. And then if we have time and the introductions don't last too long, I may have a follow-up activity plan, which will be really fun, I promise. So if you're not in the Discord, we'll have the QR code for that coming up. And yeah, I think it'll be a good time. So I recommend you check that out. Back to Apollonia again.
Yeah, so I'll just talk about this a little bit. Thank you to everyone who showed up to our last meeting on October 1st. We have a lot of plushies and a lot of blankets in the process to be sent to Poland. If you guys still want to continue crocheting and earning hours for that, it's ongoing until December. So we do have a Dropbox in the rights. If you're interested, just scan that QR code so we can award you hours. And then we'll definitely have one more collab with POLSA and Crafting Care. And that'll be after Thanksgiving to see how everyone's doing.
So yeah, and we had Najsnik in there last time. So if anybody, there will probably be more Polish food next time. So you need an incentive to go potentially learn how to crochet. That would be it. So check it out. It's a good time. All right. Last time I forgot to do this. This is very important to me, as you could probably tell from the intro to today's presentation. So football updates, Polish in the world, Polish national team, clubs, all that stuff. So what happened? I forgot to add this last time, but basically we had our first two Nations League games. First of which we had a watch along for, as an official thing. We beat Scotland in the last minute with a penalty, so we won 3-2. And then we lost, unfortunately, the Sunday after that to Croatia. Next one coming up is this Saturday. So maybe if you guys are in town, want to see what that looks like, us, being diehard ultras, repping the Polish national team, then you can check that out. And then we'll see, maybe we'll do something for the follow-up Poland-Croatia game too. Next, our boy Wojciech Szczęsny, the GOAT Polish goalkeeper. He was retired for a total of 1 month or something like that, maybe longer. And then Ter Stegen, Marc-André Ter Stegen from Barcelona was injured, their main goalkeeper. And who did they call to rescue Barcelona? Our boy, Wojciech Szczęsny. So Wojciech Szczęsny is back in the world of football. He is now the goalie for Barcelona, and we are rooting for him and Lewandowski to, accomplish lots of good stuff this year. Besides that, Legia Warszawa beat Real Betis also in the UEFA Conference League, which is a big upset because Spanish teams are very good. So huge on them. And then, of course, as you all saw earlier, Jagiellonia beat Copenhagen at Copenhagen 2-1 with a last-second goal. So more points towards the UEFA coefficient. So Polish teams will potentially be appearing more and more often in European competitions. And then finally, here's the state of the Polish league right now. Jagiellonia 4th. We'll take it. It's okay. So, and we're above Legia. So, yep. So good stuff. We like that. So that. All right. Now the stuff that is probably more interesting for those of you who aren't sports fans. So we updated how the prizes are working this semester. We have additional, so like this, what I'm wearing right now, the POLSA t-shirt, and if you want to ask the rest of the POLSA members who have them on to cosplay them for you, then, there you go. So this is what it looks like. If you are interested, basically what we had for the Fashion Electrical Lottery, to qualify for that, as soon as you qualify, you get 15 points, which you earn by logging in, or, we remember that you were at an event and add you for attendance. As soon as you earn 15 points, you get the t-shirt, and then also potentially last GBM will do a raffle for Fashion Electrical. So I did a question in the sign-in today about t-shirt size. If you think you'll get it, indicate what t-shirt size you have so we can start planning and ordering in advance. So that. And with that in mind, here's the sign-in in case somebody missed it and wants this sweet t-shirt. All right, cool. With that, our presentation today is about Polish music. And so we'll be talking about various sorts of genres of music that are popular in Poland or that have grown outside of Poland and are for which Poland is known. So we begin with Polish classic rock.
1970s. is debatable, but it's the emergence of Polish rock. The pioneers were Czerwone Gitary. I don't know this, but they're often referred to as the Polish Beatles. Beatles and gained immense popularity. One of their best known songs is called Ciągle Pada. So I want to play that for you guys.
Yeah, go.
That's
Beautiful.
So how many of you guys have heard that song before? I can show you. Yeah, it's a classic. 1970s was also the rise of breakout, which they're best known for Kiedy byłem małym chłopcem, and that's very, it has like a blues influence in that. Another notable singer is Czesław Niemen. If you look on Spotify, it goes by Niemen, but he's known for iconic songs like Dziwny jest ten świat and Sen o Warszawie. But during this time, county censorship was a major challenge for rock bands, so this led to several critiques of the regime and their lyrics. 1980s.
Just keep talking. There we go.
So yeah, so 1980s is more interesting with more political turmoil and more artists using rock as a protest. So rock music became intertwined with the rise of the solidarity movement, with artists like Manam using music to protest political repression. So a great example of this is Krakowski Spleen, which the artists they're protesting martial law in Poland and the censorship that was involved with that. So I'm gonna play that. Yeah, the lead singer Cora was known to be very charismatic. And this performance is pretty iconic. Like they're like the flowers like getting rowdy. Another popular band is Perfect, which was formed in 1978 and became really popular, especially after their 1981 self-titled album. This song I'm about to play, it's called Chcemy być sobą, but it was one time explained to me that this was also kind of like low-key a protest for police brutality. So it's kind of like a play on words you can say, or like Chcemy być zomo, or which translates to we want to be Zomo, which is like it was a paramilitary police force at the time, and they were known for pretty intense police brutality. So you guys have probably heard this one as well. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then other notable bands you may have heard of are Republika, Budka Suflera, Kult Beim, and Obywatel GC. And then, okay, click it again.
Yeah, there we go.
And then with the late 1980s and early 90s, that was kind of like a transition period of classic rock. So the collapse of communism in 1989 led to more freedom for artistic expression, and rock bands became, the lyrics became more political. So Lady Punk is probably like the best, most known rock band from Poland. I'm sure many of you guys have heard their songs before. I'm wearing a shirt from them. And one of Okay, and they were well known for blending rock with pop elements, so they had like pretty catchy tunes. I think Tatsu Sami, which I'm about to play, is a great example of this. A good example. And then Zawsze Tam Gdzie Chcę is another classic. If you were to ask like a Polish mom what her favorite song is, 50% chance that it's going to be this song. So here's the preview. So yeah, with that song, it's a little bit like moving away from the tradition, the stereotypical rock. And then emerging from the punk scene, notably T-Love gained a lot of popularity during this time. They're known for songs such as I Love You, Nye Nye Nye, and Warszawa. And then also 1991, I really like this band Piłki. They're really well known for their like melodic rock sound and poetic lyrics. So that's an overview of Polish rock.
And by the way, before Apollonia takes over her section, I want to, for the game that we'll be doing today, keep an eye for the artist names and the song name. We'll be doing some sort of trivia game. So does anybody need me to go back so that they can get a refresh on the names of some of the bands or songs? Or are we good to go to continue? All right, take it over.
Okay, hi guys. I'll be talking about disco polo, aka the best genre in Polish music. It originated in the 80s. Again, this is kind of like controversial. Some people believe it's earlier, some later. So this was also known, I didn't know this, but as backyard and sidewalk music. It was most popular between like 95 to 97, I believe. And so this is basically Polish dance music with upbeat electronic tunes and simple lyrics. These songs are super, super catchy, very popular at family gatherings. If you're Polish and have been to a wedding, chances are there's going to be disco polo playing. Most songs are about love or like longing for a woman. I've also noticed a trend of people singing about redheaded girls. So also wanted to point out that it is a guilty pleasure. People will be like, no, I don't like it, but deep down, if you're Polish, you like it. Trust me. Okay, and these are some examples. I just wanted to show you the difference of even like the music video between the years. They're kind of crazy, so just like. So this is Jesteś Szalona, which literally translates to "You're crazy," and it's by the Boys. Jesteś szalona. Jesteś szalona.
That's my jam.
Yeah,
That's amazing shower music right there.
This one from 2016. It's Szalona Ruda, which means crazy redhead. And this is DJ Disco. I just want you to see the difference in music.
Crazy production is what that said.
Okay, so as you can see, they're very upbeat, electronic. There is a difference, in my opinion, between the years. But yeah, so that's what I got. Oh. As much as I like that song. Oh, okay.
You're good. You're good. There we go. There we go. Nice. I wanted to play that song again too. Don't worry, guys. That's a good thing that happened.
So diverging from what we saw, I'm going to be talking about traditional and folk dance music. So there are many regions in Poland, there's many varieties of folk dances and songs, costumes, etc. They originated from folk traditions and they have deep ties to community, regional identities, and celebrations. So we figure this out like weddings maybe less, but festivals and national holidays. And here I just noted that there's over 60 traditional outfits that just correspond to these dances in the small country of Poland, which is pretty insane. So instruments like the fiddle, accordion, bagpipes, violin, and trumpets are characteristic. And today there's many dance ensembles internationally and bands that keep these folk traditions alive. And this is a topic that's kind of dear to my heart because those happen to be my parents and you guys' parents. So I've listened to these songs like my whole life. So
Nice.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So classical composers like Chopin brought some of these compositions to the international stage. And so you might have heard these dances and performing songs. We have Polonais, which is a very stately professional dance that is used for formal events, and it used to be used in like openings of grand balls, which was very popular in courts and in the Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth 1600s. But it's a very, and I'll show you an example later, it's very elegant, slow, and you can just kind of see the vibe of that. So that's gonna be my example. We have Mazur, which is lively, and it's kind of known for being improvisational and offbeat. This is was popularized by Chopin. And then we have Oberek, which is the fastest Polish dance. I will also show an example of that. It's characterized by spinning, energetic movements, fiddles, accordions, and it's just very intense. So we will see an example.
You're demoing those today?
Yes, actually, after. Okay. We have first Polonais.
All right, so now everybody partner up and we're gonna do it right now.
I think I've actually heard that song in my life like 3 million times. So this is composed by Wojciech Kila, and it's just I love this.
Okay.
And then this one is Oberek, very creative names, by Zespół Mazowsze, and if you ever get a chance to see them in Poland, they perform all across the country, and it's this group of like hundreds of dancers and musicians that perform folk dances, and I've seen them a couple times. It's very, very cool. So this is Oberek, the lively one.
All right. All right, not really. Just in a second. Not yet.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. All right. So, as you maybe have heard, I'm a big metalhead, and it just so happens that Poland is maybe not okay. So here's the thing: inside Poland, metal isn't that big. There are some metal festivals, there are metal heads, but it's not like the biggest thing, as in like a Scandinavian country like Norway, Finland, or something else per se. But outside of Poland, we are quite known for metal music. And so, firstly, okay, so the fact that I found out yesterday, I didn't know this, was that the only Polish band to have an album reach the top 50 of the US Billboard 200 was a metal band. So that's just goes to show how big outside of Poland metal is, like our bands are. And so what I found out was the death metal band Vader was basically formed in 1983, was credited for paving the way for all these other bands. They played Vader on MTV, all these other sorts of music channels in the US. and abroad. And so bands realize, oh, we can have success with this. So predominantly, these bands will have English lyrics and do basically the metal shtick, what's popular in the world of metal, and then they'll perform it. So I'll turn down the volume a little bit so you guys don't go deaf, and then I'll give you guys a demo of what Vader sounds like. Beautiful, right? So that's the band that basically started it all. They're still touring to this day, I believe, and they are still going strong. Many people in the world of death metal will know who Vader is if you mentioned that name. And then here are basically some of the bands that they influenced. For example, my favorite Polish band of all time is Riverside. They're like a progressive rock slash progressive metal band. So they have calm moments, they have heavy moments, stuff like that. Mostly Kohanek, they have like metal music, but then they'll have like kind of like parody music, like lyrics about like parties and stuff like that. So it's a fun time. Decapitated, kind of in the style of Vader, and then Turbo and Cats, basically heavy metal where they sing in Polish, but then they do all the other stuff. And so here's my favorite Polish band and kind of what they sound like. That was an instrumental track called Reality Dream Part 3 from them. And then Triumph of Death is the one by Vader. But we also have another type of metal, and this is the subgenre of metal that we're most known for. And currently, I'm not dressed the part to adequately describe this part of it. So I'll need to turn off lights real quick, and I'll be right with you. Thank you, thank you. One sec. Zipper's got stuck. Need to get it down. Need to get it down. All right, we're ready. So not this, not this, not this, not this. All right. So we have this thing called black metal in Poland, and we're very, very well known for this in the world of metal. And black metal predominantly has very, very dark lyrics. Like when you heard the stereotypes about metal, about these like satanic, like crazy people, like this is normally who they're talking about. So we have a very, very well-known group of these people. And so the band that I was talking about on the previous slide that had the most like successful album outside of like in the US on the US Billboard 200 was Behemoth with their album The Satanist. The Satanist. So that's kind of the divide of this genre. Popularized in the 90s, Behemoth is the biggest band still to this day, still touring, still going strong. And the song that I selected for them to show off to you guys is called Ora pro nobis Lucifer, which literally means pray for me, Satan. Beautiful, right? The best. And so the other band that I selected to show off to you guys is the band that I'm repping right here called Mugua. And then this is the album, the latest artwork back once I saw it. that it existed. I had to get it this summer and bring it back. And the reason these guys are known, they have a drummer who calls himself Dark Side, and he is basically renowned in the world of metal for his cymbal work. That like because I think he was like a xylophonist or something like that in the past, and so he's very well known for making intricate like rhythms on the cymbals. And so this is just a segment from one of the songs that shows this off. So that's that. Other examples include a black metal band called Batushka, which is from Białystok, my hometown, or like my dad's hometown, that I associate most with. They basically mix like Orthodox like church chants with kind of the music that you heard there. Furia is a Polish black metal band which has lyrics in Polish. Kriegsmaschine is basically the people who play in Mgła. It's their side project. And then Manbrine is a recent band that has been supported by Mgła, and basically they're hailed to be the next big thing in black metal in Poland. So yeah, and then for the song names again, Ora pro nobis Lucifer from Behemoth, and then Exercise of Utility Part 5 by Mgła. Yes, I know I love it, but we got to continue. All right, next.
Hey, I was talking about maybe a less upbeat genre of Polish music, which is classical music. So Poland has a lot of very famous classical artists from like back in the day, but definitely the two most recognizable ones are Frédéric Chopin, or how the French like to say Frédéric Chopin, and then Ignacy Jan Paderewski. So Frédéric Chopin, he was a very well-renowned composer at the start of like the 19th century. He lived in Paris. He was a Polish expatriate, and so a lot of his music is very like slow and very gloomy because he dedicated a lot of his most famous songs to Poland because he felt sad that Poland at the time was being occupied by Russia, Prussia, and Austria. And so it's definitely reflected in his music. Also, there's a vodka, very popular vodka named Chopin after him. Yeah, so his most popular song is the song that he composed. I'm sure like 99% of you have heard it, but just so you guys can connect the two, I'm gonna play and that's Chopin right there. I'd like to play a music video just like else did, but I don't think they did. Yeah. That would have been sick, so then straight up. Anyways, Ignacy Jan Paderewski. So he was another very popular Polish pianist and composer. And what he's most known for is actually not his music, but what he advocated for Polish independence at the turn of the 19th and 20th centuries. So he lived in the U.S. for quite a while, and he he toured the country because he was quite famous. And then he met a lot of famous people that he performed for, and he kind of like just vouched for Polish independence. And partially thanks to him, that's why we gained independence after World War I. He was one of the signatories of the Treaty of Versailles, and was the first Polish prime minister. Yeah, that's classical.
Next, we got Polish rap.
Yes. Okay, guys. So Kelly's not here, so I'll be presenting her slides, but this was all created by Kelly, so props to her. So sorry if I like read off the screen. But basically, as you can tell, Poland has so many genres of music, including rap. So that started to emerge in the early 1990s, shortly after the fall of communism. The new wave of Western music, including hip hop, began influencing Polish youth. Key artists, some of the early pioneers include Leroy, often accredited as the father of Polish rap, whose 1995 album became the hallmark of Polish hip hop. Other artists like Caliber 44 and I can't pronounce.
Wzgórze Japa 3.
He's got that. Also played a big role in establishing the genre, and then themes. Early Polish rap was heavily influenced by American hip hop, but focused on Polish specific themes like social
change, post-communist life, and political issues.
Thank you.
I had it memorized, guys. I had it memorized.
And then one of the most successful Polish rappers today is Taco Hemingway. I personally listen to him. So if you don't, you should definitely check him out. It's some good Polish rap. And he blends rap with pop culture references, introspective lyrics, and a fresh sound. His collaboration with
Que bona fide.
under the name
Taco na fide.
produced hits that dominated Polish charts. Poland also has several hip hop festivals that attract thousands of fans. One of the biggest is the Hip Hop Kemp Festival, which, although technically held in the Czech Republic, it's very popular with Polish fans and features many Polish rappers. And then we're gonna play the album from Leroy.
Nice.
And then this is one by Taco Hemingway.
Też na betonie.
Ja się staram kiedyś spokój, wytrwała, jestem jak na rozlochu, albo pierdolony kwiatek na jak po zapach porządnikawy i rękawne klipy, zapach porządnikawy, pełen mak, kadrowe, seria, wyglądający kwiatów, stratów, do tego kwiatek, to jest kwiatek, rozkończywane, to
Okay. So as you can see, the more modern one is it's very similar to American English rap, in my opinion.
Very good. All right. Next. Bob, look very underrated.
All right. How many of you have heard of Hamid Badnab before? Yeah, so his and a lot of other Polish artists, their songs actually fall under reggae. So it's influenced by Jamaican reggae music and by Rastafari philosophy, which is basically like peace, love, unity, natural living, dreadlocks, cannabis, all that. Bob Marley actually played a huge role in getting like reggae music to Poland, specifically, or in a broader sense, he just spread it globally, but it became so popular that it spread to Poland. And it kind of gained popularity in the 70s and 80s. And the biggest reason is because, like, typically the themes of reggae are about like resistance and social justice, which was just relevant to Polish audiences, like during a time of political change and human rights demonstrations. So it kind of just like influenced what was going on. So first song I have is Hamid Badnadek, El Florian. And the next one I have is Ogrodu Serce by Deb. And so they both kind of have like the same themes. So yeah, how many of you guys knew those were reggae? How many of you heard of those songs before? Yeah. Cool. And so I just listed a few examples here. I know Kamil Badnadek is probably the most popular on the list. He has a ton of songs, and a lot of his fall under reggae. Other popular ones are Yamal, Dab, Israel, and Baba Muffin. And you usually listen to a song, and sometimes it has like reggae components to it. But it's just very, very popular in Poland overall. So I'm playing Policeman by Yamal. And the next one I have is a little bit less known, but it definitely falls under the reggae theme. It's Polish, I promise. So yeah, a lot of them usually have the same themes of like peace, love, no war. And yeah, next I did as we can see, it started English, it transitioned to Polish. So we have a few Polish English songs. Uh yeah, they're always very interesting. So enjoy this. It's probably my favorite song. Yeah, so if you ever had Polish parents tell you that they don't like when you mix English and Polish, this is like perfect. Uh, Similarly, we got the next one. Always interesting. And the last one is something else too. So yeah, so those are always a joy to listen to. And then finally, I thought we could put Poland's national anthem. Thanks in Polish. How many of you know the meme? Oh, that's very little. Yeah, this is basically just a meme. Someone made a 10-hour video out of it, and if you don't understand it, you're like, oh, it's a dancing cow. Like the whole thing is like, so, Dancing cow. I won't play them.
Now we're moving it. 10 hours. 10 hours. All right. With that, those are the songs. Make teams of 4. Yeah, and then have a team leader who scans this QR code, and then we'll be right with you with the game. Okay. And I'll take this off because it is hot as heck.
That's gotta be hot.
So, yeah. Had to do it. All right. What if the sun's on there? I don't know how hot it feels. Well,
Where do you want to play? Where do you?
I have to pass it, here. Like, I don't know, like, I'll be able to go screen and some other things. Honestly, we could probably. Next season round. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that.
Wait, I think they need to stay.
Okay. What's up? What were you saying?
Yeah, it should be.
Huh? Yeah.
Like,
I think I should be good. I just need to log on the app now and create a room. Which one? The Avengos? All right.
so.
Okay. All right, so I don't know if you can read it. So I'll spell it out. So who was able to join this game already? The QR code, scan it, all that.
We didn't scan the QR.
Okay, then really quick, scan it again, and then I'll tell you guys the room to join. Basically, the whole idea of this: you have a team, you have a buzzer, which will be that, and then we'll play a song from the beginning, and you have to tell us the song name and the artist, if possible. If it's too difficult, we'll switch to just the song name. So for now, that's the gist. So has everybody's team captain joined this? I'll tell you guys the room number in a sec. For now, just scan it so that you're on the app.
I hope so.
Oh, for everybody.
What are you playing the songs on?
We'll see. Probably doesn't do this. Come on.
It's not mentioned.
Oh, good point. Yeah, they could put your.
We don't ever do good in Eurovision. So, all right. Has everybody joined? Every team leader here joined. All right. So with that, everybody, please. All right. So room number, and if you were able to join. All right. Who hasn't joined this room yet? All right. So KKDYFG is the spelling it out in case it was too small. Are we good? Is everybody good? So again, we'll have the buzzer. We'll have all right, so players. All right, so what we'll do is log, right? Let's see. All right, cool. Yep, so it'll be basically once it's good, I'll log buzzers for now. I'll turn back to the song, it'll start playing, and then once you know it, buzz once it's unlocked, and then whoever answers first, don't answer yet. We'll read off your name, and then you, like I said, song name, artist. Good? All right. Let me get this first song down. Ready? All right. All right. So, all right. So we have dancing cows. No. Keep going. Keep going. Reset. Keep going. Reset. Perfect. It's buzzed in. No. Polish flag. What's up? Hypnotic, no, but close.
What genre?
What?
What genre?
Reset. All right, keep going, keep going, keep going. You guys are all on the right track. It's that genre. There was one other one. Perfect.
No, I was.
Okay. All right. All right. So we'll look for this one. Since we're having difficulty, either song name or the artist, and you got it. It was one of the obscure ones. Polish flag. What's up? No. This was the last song Daniel played for his section, right? Yep. Dancing Cow. Baba moving. There we go. All right. So. All right. That was number one. Just whatever sign, just scoring. So that was Dancing Cows, correct? All right. So that'll be 1 point for that one. Whatever. Just we need it. All right. So. All right, on her phone. So we'll be
Okay.
keeping score on our phone, and then at the end, whoever has the most points, that whole team come up, you'll get prizes. So Dancing Cow to start has 1 point. Dancing Cows. All right. Next. Reset all buzzers. Song number 2. Huh? Polish flag. Polish flag. Perfect. And do you have the artist or no? Artist or no? If not, then we'll. All right, then we'll keep going. Then, but if nobody else has it, then you got the point. All right. Dancing Cows. Boys. And song name? What's up? There we go. Yeah, I know, but it was artist and we're doing artist and song titles if you can get it.
So do they get 1 point and they get 1 point?
Yeah, all right, we'll do that. Yeah. All right, so 1 point for you guys for the song title, then 2nd point for artist. That's how we'll do it if you can. Dancing Cows gets 1, and then Polish flags. Polish flag in the back, right? Polish flag gets 1. All right. All right. So that's how we'll do that. Next song. Artist is 1 point. Song name is 1 point. Perfect. That's buzzed in. No. Dancing Cows. Dancing Cows buzzed in. Okay. Perfect. Behemoth is correct. That is 1 point. Perfect. Does anybody know the song name, or do we keep next song? All right, we'll go next song. Ora pro nobis Lucifer. But Behemoth is correct, so Perfect gets 1 point. All right, good stuff.
What is it?
Ora pro.
What is the name of the song?
But in Latin. But all right. But just I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You got the artist. That's good. All right. Next. Yep. Dancing Cows. There we go. 2 points. Diana. Perfect. But we don't. All right. All right. Good work. All right. Ready. I promise it's playing soon. We got Perfect who buzzed in. Oh, close. Chopin is correct. And then Dancing Cows was follow up. Not Funeral Song. Close. There you go. All right. We'll give it. All right. So 2 points for Perfect. 2 points, perfect. So all right. So current leaderboard: Dancing Cows 4, Polish Flags 1, perfect 3. Next, Polish Flag buzzed in. Perfect. 3. Quick, very quick. Good stuff. Next. Dancing Cows has buzzed in. Yes. What's up? No, Shalom Ruda. Wait, Shalom Ruda? What's up? Perfect knows the artist. Go. There you go. And then, all right, we'll give them. So it was these two. Dancing Cows 1, but 1. All right. Next up. Bustin, perfect. Vader, correct. Anybody has a guess for the song name? Do we move on? Dancing Cows is buzzed in. No, super close. Super close. Swap out first word. Close. It does start with a T. First word starts with a T. No. Perfect, buzzed in. What's up? Huh? No. 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 What? No. 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 I'm ignoring buzzer at this point. What's up? Try is the first syllable. No. What? What? No. Triumph. Yes, triumph. There you go. So perfect gets 2 for that one. 2. Good. Good stuff. All right. Next one. Buzzers are, let me reset. Go. We'll play first to 10. Unless we run out of ideas. Pause. Kielbasa has buzzed in. Perfect. 2 points for Kielbasa. Yes. Next. Polish flag. What's up? Nope. Perfect. Okay, that's 1. And then the song. Euphoria. I'll give it to you. Euphoria. Yep, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, 2 points for perfect. Perfect with 8. If perfect gets this next one, song artist and the song, game over. 6 to 10. Polish flags. Polish flags in the back. There are other players. No, nope. Next up was Perfect. Bolognese. Okay, that's one. And then the artist. The artist. Okay. All right, Dancing Cows was buzzed in. No. Reset. All right, at this point, free for all. Artist, you don't need a buzz in. Shout. You know it. No. No. Close. Close. Move on. The next one. Wojciech Kilar is the name of that artist. All right. Reminder. Perfect has 9. Perfect gets one more. It's game over. So don't let them get it if you want this game to keep going. I need 9. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. Maya, is there an artist for this one or no? Okay. Perfect. Has buzzed in. Oberek? That is correct. And with that, Perfect has 10 points, and it is game over. Come on up, everybody. Get to pick out a prize. Everybody else, give yourself a round of applause. Give it a snap.